enjoy music in some way anyways. Oh, very interesting. Everyone except for one. I want to ask those who enjoys music, would you still like music if every note sounds the same, and the only difference between them is it is high or low pitch? Would you still like it, or would you have a second thought on it? I would, because in my opinion, it's the articulations or the violin techniques that make all the music or the violin music sounds beautiful, which is because they made every note sound different and unique. I will be talking about a lot of the most common articulations today on a violin, which is also known as violin bow techniques. The first articulation I'll be talking about is called legato. It's originated from Italian. Legato on the music sometimes is marked with a line under the note, sometimes it's not. Most of the time it's not, but it is sometimes marked with a line under the note. Legato is a smooth and continuous sound between notes. If you put it into music, it sounds like. It's very continuous, and if you play melody with it, it's. As you can hear, the sound is very smooth and continuous. I didn't stop between notes and continue again, which is part of the reason it's used for sweet and soft musics. The next articulation is the opposite of legato. It is called staccato. Staccato is marked with a dot under the note. Make sure you know the difference between a note that is used to represent 1.5 beats and staccato. If a note is used to represent that the note is 1.5 beat, the dot will be beside the note, not under or above, like staccato. Can you use staccato in the piece I just played? Of course you can, but it will sound like. It doesn't sound as beautiful as it is with legato, but it depends on the music. For example, if a composer titled her piece Skipping Stones, then you would want to play a staccato because you're not going to skip on stones very smoothly or continuously. But if music is titled Ringfall Reverie, then you will sing a very smooth and very sweet, because think of a waterfall. It's not going to stop in the middle and then continue again. The whole thing is very smooth. But staccato can also sound very beautiful, right? From the music from Coco. It has its own style, and I can't really decide if one sounds more beautiful than the other. The third articulation is called the slurbo. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just playing more than one note in a single bow stroke. It's marked with this bridge-like marking on the music. I kind of already demonstrated slurbo in this piece, but I'll show you again. As you can see, the F sharp and the G is played in one single bow stroke. That is called slurbo. This, the most simple form in my opinion, is called a slurbo. But this, as you get more deeper with your learning, is also called a slurbo. This is my slurbo nightmare. As you can see, every 6th note is being slurred together, and that goes on for the entire page, which is pretty bad, not gonna lie. The last articulation I'll be talking about today is called the accents. The accent is also pretty self-explanatory. It's marked with this sideways arrow marking that's either above or under the note. It's not going to go beside the notes like here. The accents, think of the accents like a strum attack. Okay, Jenny, I'm going to hate you right now. It happens at the beginning of the note. It's really just like a strum attack. It happens like. As you can hear, the beginning of the note sounds way more aggressive and way stronger than the rest. And if you put it into the ending piece of the music I'm playing right now is. And there is accents in front of every note. You may or may not want to remember all these symbols because I may or may not have a quiz over it later. This is a legato. The line is very smooth and continuous. This is staccato. It's very dotted. It's spaced. is the slurbo. The symbol is pretty self-explanatory. It's just notes connected together. And this is the accents marked with a sideway arrow. Now I want you to take a look at your music piece. There is two different music on it. It's actually the same music with the exact same notes and the exact same rhythm, so you don't have to worry about it. But the only thing different is articulation. I think this challenge is a little bit hard, so I'll give you a clue. Your goal is to figure out which music I'm playing. I'll be playing a music, and it is your goal to demonstrate which music I'm playing based on the articulation. I'll give you a clue. You're mostly looking for slurpos and accents. Okay, here it goes. Wait, what? Sorry. I hope you have an answer in your mind. Raise your hand if you think is number 1. Raise your hand if you think it's number 2. For those who didn't vote, it's absolutely fine. And if you chose number 1, congratulations, you're correct. Because I only used one slurpos in this piece, and that's on the last 2 notes. I did not use any other slurpos in any other note. I hope you had fun learning about the articulation and got scared looking at this slurp nightmare right here, and enjoy all the music I prepared for you. Thank you.